Hello and welcome in, everybody. It is I, your host, Chaos Wolf, or you can just call me Chaos, either or works. I'm a variety streamer. I play pretty much anything and everything underneath the sun. What you'll see from me, though, a lot of is a lot of RPGs, and then we can kind of get into RPGs, MMOs, looter, shooter, strategy, turn-based, puzzles. I play a lot of things underneath the sun. The only things that really are outside my range are probably going to be fighting, sports, and racing. Those are kind of my outside areas. But we are back with the fantastic and greatest, one of the greatest franchises out there, Final Fantasy. If you don't know, back when Square Enix was kind of going through a rough time, they made the reason it's called Final Fantasy, even though there's more than one game, is simply because they were going through a rough time. And at the time, Square Enix, it went by a different name back in the day, but didn't know that it was gonna get out of the situation, its problem it was in. And so they named it Final Fantasy because I thought it was going to be their final game. So, just a little bit of history. Like I said, I don't know who doesn't know it, but in case you don't, Square Enix, went by a different name at one point. It wasn't anything overtly bad. It just was, a game developer not doing as hot as they were going through, I think, financial troubles. And this was I think one of their last ditch games. They definitely thought that they were going to be shut down, and lo and behold, this game was such a killer. It did so well that it actually pulled them out of the situation they were in, and like I said, just a fun little tidbit for you. But alright. So last time we went to the Earth Cave. So there's 4 crystals. Okay, I see we're starting to stream off great. I'm poisoned. No! I don't want to be poisoned. It's worse than Pokemon at being poisoned. It's just horrible. But yeah, we went to the Earth Cave. We did it. You have Star Ruby. Give me Star Ruby and I'll let you pass. Deal. That's too easy. Oh, I forgot to almost do something. Give me 1 sec. One minute. Alright, there we go. Crunch munch. Nothing tastier than rubies. Bro's gonna give earthquake. Jesus. But yeah, so that's kind of the history of Final Fantasy, I guess. Like I said, I don't remember what exactly the name was of the company before it went to Square Enix. But yeah. Like I said, that's why you kind of I had the same question myself, because I was like, why would you name a game like Final Fantasy? And then have, well, let's see, there's for sure 16 variants of it, or games of it, and that's not counting the fact that it's not counting Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think it's actually a remaster. They actually went a different way with it, so it's, we got those 2 games. I mean, you got the remaster, so it's not even the same as the OG Final Fantasy VII. And then you have I want to say 9 or 10 has 2 games to it. There's and then I think it's 13. It's the one with the light and snow, the seeds. 14's an MMO. 15 is with, I want to say, Nata. And then 16 is great. But, yeah, so, I looked it up one day and, yeah, no, it went by a different name, and they were on the cusp of being bankrupt, so this was one of their last-ditch efforts to, before they shut down, and the game did so phenomenally well, it actually, brought them back up for stop their closure, and it's one of the greatest franchise out there now, in my opinion. 100%. So, just a little bit of some nice little information, if you will, some back history into the actual developers of the game. Will we play all the Final Fantasies? Yes. Yes, but no. So, there's 2 MMOs out there that I will not do. It's 11 from what I understand, and for sure 14. I know 14 because I played 14 all the way up to Shadowbringers. End of Shadowbringers, I should say. awesome thing about 14 is they take a lot of like how to word it, inspiration from all the other Final Fantasies. Like, I do watch some of like 14 gameplay still now, just because it was something I like put a good amount of effort and time into playing once upon a time, right? So there is a sweet spot still in my heart for it. And if you're like, well, why don't you play it anymore? Okay, so the problem with that was, so I had it on PS4 at the time. And I got to the end of Shadowbringers. Well, with that said, hold on. Oh, we go back to the... Okay. I was about to say, I'm blind to this, so I actually need to pay attention to dialogue a little bit. Restore the crystals. Like, I realized that, and I was like, actually, I need to focus for 1 second. So, alright, now I can answer that question. So, it was on PS4. And what happened was I had to disappear, or I couldn't play it for a year. I forgot the passcode and like all the information to get into it. Also, the email I'm using now was not the email that I had ever used. The one I'm using now is because I couldn't remember the password or anything for that email. Alright. So, so with that said, I was like, well, okay. I did try to get back into playing. 14. I made it all the way, like, I made it halfway through not Shadowbringers, Heaven's Ward. The problem with that is, though, right, just hear me out, is 14 is a ridiculously long game. And, you can, I feel like anybody that's played 14, can admit to that, like, A Realm Reborn is a very slow and dry start to 14. It's one of those things that once you've done it once, you're kind of like, I am kind of good on not having to go back through that. And I managed to get through it, but I also managed to burn myself out on it. And, yeah. So like I said, we will not be going back through 14. Sadly, it's just not something I have any intention to doing. It is a great game. If you've never played it, I definitely would recommend giving it a playthrough. Like I said, the only problem I have with it is I've done it before. So, like, and to me, A Realm Reborn is really slow and really dry to get through. To other people that haven't played it, it's very good, right? Like, it's one, it very much suffers from once you do it once, you're kind of like, okay, I don't need to do it again. And the great thing about it is, you know, I had a like debate on this a little while ago between like what the ups to say like a game like WoW versus 14 are. I'll quickly go over what I think the betterment of each game is and my reason why. I'm not going to get into the whole debate or the whole reason, just quickly gloss over it. So 14 has a fantastic story. I'll say it tops WoW's story in world building, without a doubt, hands down tops it. And the fact that you don't need an alt, like I think they are up to 19 or 20 different classes, combat classes. Let me rephrase that. Combat classes you can pick from. Now, alright, here's a negative. Well, it's a positive but a negative. So you can play it all on one character. You don't have to make an alt, anything like that. So you have that many combat classes. And then, on top of that, you have... I want to say like 9... like gathering and crafting. 9 or 12. There's a lot of classes in that game. That you can also play. All on one character. Again, the greatest thing about it, right? Great story. If you don't want to make an alt, you don't have to. You can pick whatever, you can play all classes on one alt. Or on one character. Okay, now where I'm gonna say the negative for 14 is it wasn't big back in when I was playing it. Well, and I kind of saw a little bit of it, but with as many classes as they have out now, the game kind of suffers from their classes not really having an identity. This is my opinion. I mean, by no means am I gonna say, anything else. It's 100% my opinion. I would like to believe that the rest of the 14 community would agree, but I'm not speaking for them. Don't assume I am. But that's my opinion. Is it suffers from the classes play too similar. Right, there's not really much going for classes, honestly. It's like, okay, so what I mean by that, you have Paladin, you have Warrior, you have Gunbreaker, you have Dark Knight. They're all tank classes. Back. Each class play differently. With okay, the main objective is tanking. Fine, that's fine. That's not what I'm arguing about, and it's not what I'm like, oh, this game the classes don't have identity. No, they all kind of play the same, in the sense that there isn't much difference. Yeah, the animations are a little bit different, but they don't really, like, there isn't really anything that's like, oh, I like, say, a paladin. You know, does holy magic and can heal itself. Right? That's cool, but then they made it where pretty much all the tanks can heal themselves. And there's a lot of other things, but it literally, they kind of like made the classes play too close to each other, where there isn't really identity. It's like, oh, what class are you playing? It's like, yeah, paladin, warrior, they all kind of play the same. That's kind of the issue that I would say 14's biggest thing is. The fights are fun, the dungeons are fun. Like, I've never really got into extreme fights or the savage fights. You know, the hardest difficulty that the game has to offer. I did do like some fights off content. And what I remember that being is like, so off content means like relevancy, you know, you can make the fight a little bit easier by unkeying or unlevel syncing. You can. Ooh, that's bad. Also, there just wasn't some classes back in the day, like, you know, Dark Knights used to be good at, I don't know if they still are, but like, their whole stick was, they're really good for magical defense, or like enemies that use magic attacks. Now, some of those fights back in the day had magic attack, and Paladin and Warrior didn't really have an answer for it. They kinda, but, you know, that's like in Heaven Wards when that class came out, it was so good, was it had magic defense. It was built for magic defense. So made the fight a little bit easier if you knew what proc, like, oh, that's magic defense. It's not just physical. Like I said, now that you can pick that class and go back through that content, you can make it a little bit easier on yourself. Same with other classes that came out, like you have like a Picto and other classes that do something better than like the original or hit harder. Black Mage always kind of was burnt. At one point, it used to be like the best magical attacker on the planet. Now, and what I mean by that is, it could do AoE, it could do single target, like it was king of both. And then, that kind of went away to, okay, Black Mages are single target monsters. And Summoners became the AoE king. So, you know, if you're like, oh, well, why would an AoE matter in like an extreme or savage fight or Ray content? There's some fights that had dealt with add-ons. Like you just had to like get add-ons and kill them as fast as you could. What's the easiest way to do that? pile them all on each other and kill them? Yes. So, like I said, there's been some rough patches and there's been some great patches in 14's playstyle, in my opinion. But overall, like I said, I would highly recommend the game. Like it's a great game. Don't let me crap. Like at no point am I crapping on 14. It literally is a great game, and I do think people should go out and play it. It's one of the best MMOs out there. There's just some issues with it. Now, if I didn't lose my, crap, I did it again. If I didn't lose my account information and had to start over, would I still be playing 14? Absolutely. Like, I mean, that is the biggest thing, is I did try to get through it and get back to it, but like I said, after a Realm Reborn and then Heaven's Ward, yeah, I kind of burnt myself out. Also, it's a $15 a month sub, which, I mean, so is WoW, so, I mean, but those are the two games that I think still are sub-based, and I mean, they both get a lot of love, like a lot of patches, a lot of work done throughout the year. I mean, it's worth it, and it makes sense for it to happen. It isn't one of those ones that it's like, why am I paying 15 bucks for this a month when there's like not a lot of content? And I mean, they do have content with spells where, I mean, if you speedrun it, will you run out? Yes. But if you don't speedrun it, like if you're starting now, would you run out of content? Probably not for a while. Like realistically, it would probably, unless you streamed it for, or not streamed it, played it for like roughly 10 hours a day, every day with no breaks, you might catch up in like a year or two. Also, you can't do any of the other side things. I feel like if you did it for 10 hours a day for like a couple years, could you catch up to the modern, like, story and content being put out? Probably. I feel like that's a safe assumption. Oh, somebody try to get back to me. Like I said, that's not doing the gathering quest. That's not doing side quests. That's not even doing like the trials or the raid. So the raids are, yes, they kind of lead into savage fights or extreme fights, but there is still like, okay, extremes aren't superly bad. It's the savages the most heavy content. I think there's like one that's close to savage, but extremes are hard. They're just not like it's savage level hard. And yeah. Alright, so we don't need to go up there. We just need to take a immediate left, go up, take another left, and then take a right. Cool. I wonder why everything else is put out there again. So like I said, will I go through the the Final Fantasy series? Yes. Just 11, I want to say it's 11 and 14 I'm skipping. Now, when we're talking about games that have variations to them, so what I'm referencing to on that part is how you have 2 new Final Fantasy VII games. I say new, but they are new. But will I also do like those games? Yeah. So I'll do like the original Final Fantasy VII, and then I'll do... No! Kai's magic is very quickly going bye-bye. Nope, he can't cure. Well, that's gonna be bad for this fight, but... Who speaks to me? Oh boy. I am he who feeds on the power of earth. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am Lich Fiend of earth. He is going to hurt. Actually. Yeah, he's gonna hurt, but... Hey, Kai. He should be undead. A Lich should be technically undead, right? So... hopefully, I'm not wrong with this assumption that Kai's undead spell that we recently got for the dude is just gonna slap for an insane amount of damage. 214. I wasn't wrong about it's slapping for an insane amount of damage. Problem is, though, apparently that's my only one. Well, crap. That's slightly not good. We're gonna try to slow him down. Hopefully is the idea here. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah. We're gonna reduce the party's lightning damage. And we'll try to keep Kaz alive. Kaz and then KK is next. Kaz isn't doing much damage, so we're gonna try to pick up everybody's health. Right here. Oh, it does fire too. Great. KK, no! Alright, poor KK. Alright. Nobody tell her I let her die again. This will be our secret. Just Like I said, nobody tell her. It's fine. Alright. I should be just attacking him, honestly. Just... Alright. Now that we got the party basically less dead. It's not going to do a lot, but it might do something. $90. That's bad. Listen, it's not... There we go. Why is fire doing more than my undead spell? We're kind of gonna throw people in defense mode here. Alright, now that guy's got his his holy magic back. Let's see if we can't kill it now. 217. Give haste. This shouldn't kill anybody because... Yeah, there we go. It's like we just did that. We're gonna keep on keeping on. We'll give haste to Kai, or Kaz, sorry. Because I'm still hold, so... that would have been better if he actually did more damage. Well, I'm very quickly going through all my ethers that I bought for such an occasion as this. Nope. Kaz is screwed. No, he's not. Yeah! Alright, let's go with Cure on myself, and then we'll hit up Kaz here in a moment. I should still have... Ooh. Yes, I'm free! Let's go back to Unholy, or Holy Magic here. Okay, so we do got it. We heal cast. Hydrate? Okay. Also, welcome in, Ivory. Yeah, there it is. We got it. We did it. We had one death. But, MVP right now for this fight is 100% Kai. Our healer definitely saved our butts in this fight. %. Kai definitely saved us there. It's a fantasy that finally will end. About that, Ivory. Yeah, it's gonna end. I mean, it ends, technically. You are not wrong. But yes, Kai was definitely our MVP for that whole fight. And I'm very happy that after the king that we fought a little while ago, well, I say a little while ago, back when we first started this, he used that like AoE thunder and basically one-shotted the whole party besides myself. I kind of went with, okay, if that's the magic going to be in this game, I'm going to need something to half that damage. So I kind of opted for less kind of heals and more for buffs. And I'm very happy I did, because if Kai didn't have both the fire and thunder shield procs, it would have been a game over. And like I said, he was able to revive KK too. So, it's a positive. How are you doing today, Ivory? Are you having a wonderful day? Also, I am so excited for today. I can't wait until like 1 p.m. Well, I'm very nervous, but I still cannot wait until my interview for today. I'm excited. I'm ready. Like I said, am I nervous? A little bit, yes. But I think I'll know it, so here's hoping. It would be such a win if it goes the way I'm hoping it does. Because I very much would like to be able... Like, I'm almost wanting to just go to a job and like, hey, you don't have to pay me, just let me work, please. Ivory, if you need a, if you need a shift covered, I got you. Kaz is dead. Alright, so the tally right now is K's at 4 deaths, Kaz is at 2, Kai's at 1 death. And yours truly has been not having an issue. The fact that I can now also, like, I don't have to spend 300 gold or gil to bring people back. I just ask Kai very kindly to revive them is so great. I just have to pee him in kitty nip. But yeah, that's the breakdown of deaths total for this playthrough right now. KK's at 4, Kaz is at 2, Kai's at 1, I'm at 9. To be fair, I thought a monk was going to be a lot tankier. I say that, right? Okay, so a monk is usually like a DPS, 100%. The fact that I still thought he was going to be tankier. I sure thought he was going to be tankier than our white mage. And that's just not the case. He kind of is a glass cannon in swords. A very thin glass cannon. Because Kai's our healer. And he's over there with 428 HP. Like, he is kind of dwarfing both KK and Kaz. Like, I figured it would be the other way around where the two mages would have like the least amount of health. Yeah, no. I was wrong about that assumption. But I mean, information to use for next time, which okay, listen, I'm not healing Kaz because okay, he's not taking any damage right now, so he's just gonna stay in his petrified state at the moment. He's still getting XP, so that's fine with me. Okay, fine, we'll heal Kaz. Maybe. I was like, what is it to heal petrified? But there we go, we healed Kaz. He can move. Honestly though, his attack isn't as high as I thought it would be either. Like, I kind of feel like they did Monk dirty in this game because he doesn't have a lot of health. And like, I mean, yeah, the weapon choices make it a little bit where damage is applicable. But, he's definitely not hitting as hard as I figured he would be either. Like, I'm actually kind of sad on that because I actually put, like, thought into it. I was like, should I make Kaz a thief or a not a warrior? The two that I was in between with on Kaz was a thief or a monk. I was like, you know what? Kaz likes to fight, so we'll give him the monk. And I thought it was going to be, like, really good for him. And then, like I said, I kind of feel like they did Monk a little dirty because he's kind of like, if he hit harder that would be fine and just be a glass cannon, but like KK's hitting almost as hard as he is. He's not out DPSing a warrior. So it kind of feels bad, honestly. I mean, like I said, equipment-wise, he's a little lacking on it. For sure, for sure. And that's nothing, I mean, I try to upgrade the team as quickly and as much as I can, but yeah. The way it's looking is like the warrior's hitting the hardest. Apparently the red mage is next, which is insane that the magic user is hitting harder than the monk, but that's kind of what's happening, which is very weird to me. Uh-oh. So after this, well, I need a BRB. I will be right back, folks. Hello, hola. How are we? are we good? But yeah, so like I was saying though, kind of the mark in this game is a little, like I was saying, is a little under performing, which had I known that, I would have just put Kaz as our thief and had him just steal items, because I guarantee you there's some sweet items we could have got if we had a thief in this party. And I feel like his HP would be up there with Kai and myself. But you know. Alright, so we're gonna go to the end. For some reason there isn't an item store in this town whatsoever. Alright, let's see if we can't. I think both KK and Kai have maxed out magic wand. So, and this is what I've realized now is, you know, early on I said I should have just made Kai and KK both red mages. I'm happy I didn't, because apparently red mage can't learn revive, which is very weird. I figure they could, because, you know, they can in like 14 and other games, but yeah, so they also can't learn the AoE heal. They can do single target, but that's about it. Sad news though, it means we're not going to see like Fire 4. Or, you know, this. Instantly kills all enemies. Yeah. KK doesn't get to be OP with black magic. Sorry, KK. Which, it kind of makes sense because, red mage is, you know, a black mage and a white mage teaching. So, yeah. You are alive. You actually just missed it. We had a fight where you actually were MVP of that fight. You didn't die, and you definitely were our MVP of the fight. You raised KK. You have a killer undead spell that was hitting for like almost 220 points of damage, so. And you stopped the party from getting a complete wipe, so yeah, you were nominated the MVP of last fight. Big fight. Give him a round of applause. Good job, Kai. Good job. Good kitty. Your payment of catnip will be delivered to you shortly. Let's see. Also, how it stands right now, Kai is... KK has 4 deaths, Kaz has 2 deaths. You have 1 death. And I'm so still unkillable. I didn't do much last fight. I got, like, crapped on. But yeah, you did good last fight, man. It's still, like I was just discussing, I'm surprised that you are, your health is like almost like 200 points higher than our what I would assume is our other front line, but you know, we're not gonna discuss that. I actually have no idea where to go from here. I'm just gonna go try to find another town and hope that they have some information for me. Yeah. They're talking about north, so I'm gonna head north. Because that town's like, oh, the vampire and all of this, but they're also talking about north, so. But yeah, so Kai, if you're the boss had both AoE thunder and fire. It was an undead, so this was hitting for almost like 200 points, well 220. You have now an ability to revive people, and so yeah, we're kind of now getting into where monsters aren't just using like single target attacks or like hits, so your value has improved significantly. Because like in the like stuff like this, a lot of your kit is kind of not used. Like, let's be fair, I mean, if they're not using elemental damage, your kit's not doing much. I mean, you heal, but like now that we're getting into bosses that use like fire and thunder, haste, slow, yeah, your kit's getting more like drawn out. Same with KK's. Well, I mean, KK's is a different because she also has attack magic. So she can buff the party and use some of your buffs. But she can also use attack magic. But both of yours are kind of getting limelight right now. Me and Kaz are over here just hitting things with weapons. Right now, I would say Monk is definitely the weak link. I'm looking for a port. Oh, they kept on mentioning like up north is going to hell in a handbasket, so trying to find where this port is so we can dock and figure it out. Kai, if you're still in here, do you want to be a healer for Netplay? I'll have to ask KK too. I know Grandma Yoke wanted to be Black Mage, so. But yeah, if you still want to be our healer for Final Fantasy II, let me know. I assume yes, but who knows? Maybe you want to put up your healer robe for a playthrough and try something else. He probably won't. I will say though, we might just switch out Kaz for Grandma. I don't know if Teal allows us to have more than 4 party members. At some point you start getting it. More party members. I think it's like 3 or 4 actually, but welcome back from the ads, everyone. Yippee. Like I said, we're doing good. We're kind of over leveled to be honest. Like 100% we're kind of over leveled at this point. Like, had I known that that dude would start with either fire or thunder if he had it, what I would have done gaming wise would just use haste on Kai and then 100% casted the 2 defensive procs, and that fight would have been a lot easier. But we actually managed to pull it out, so it was not, I wouldn't even say I was super worried up until the point where it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I only had so much of the most recent magic and I already used it on reviving KK, so I was like, Alright, so what I'm seeing is there isn't a port, so we need to go further. Over here. Like I said, in moments like this, nobody's kit's being utilized. We're so OP that we basically one-shot most things over here. And they don't do damage, so it's like, oh no. Yep. Even Kai just doing barely 30 damage, one-shots a monster. So, like I said, nobody's kit's really getting used at this point. I mean, at this point, we're kind of just trying to figure out where I need to go next. And then also, kind of gaining money for the next time we hit a town. We can hopefully get some upgrading done. My focus is going to be on Kaz and Kai. If I can find them with some more armor, that's going to be beneficial. I mean, even though Kai's got stupid crazy amounts of health, I'd like him with more armor. Also, maybe something that lets him attack a little bit more. Because he is kind of on the weaker side of damage. Which, I mean, I'll take his kit over attack. But if I can pump out a little bit more from Kai, I will. Like I said, KK's over there just popping off like 400 damage from our mage. Yeah. She's kind of showing all of the DPS up. $215. And then, like I said, our residential monk is not doing as well as I thought he would. Well, like I said, like I was going back to and into, I've played 14 months, do insane amount of damage. Also, I've played 7 and Tifa is a monk and she does insane damage. Now I get both of those games are way later on, but I would imagine that like a monk in the first game would do insane damage. And the fact that he's not is kind of like sad. Like he's doing okay damage, but not as well as I was hoping he would. I don't know. I also wonder when like classes like warrior, monk, and that actually get like skills, like besides just a normal basic attack. I'm interested to see when that happens. I would imagine Thief, and even in this base, would have gotten Still and Mug. Like, I would be really surprised if he didn't get Still or Mug at some point. You know, there's not much we can do. It is nice to see, though. It's like, because at some point you do know, like, what I'm talking about will be implemented. So now I'm just, it's cool because it means you can see, like, what leaps and bounds they've made over the years. Like, because, so in Japan, this game came out in, like, 1980 something. And then for the US that came out into 1990. So we get to see kind of like the progression of gaming at its finest. I mean, for a 1990 game or 1987 game, it looks great. It plays. Well, I mean, it's a pixel remastered, right? This isn't the OG. This is a pixel remaster. Just imagine if this game had auto battle back in 1987. That would be insane. Where is the answer here? I've like very much went through like half this map and I still can't find where I need to go. Can we turn off combat? Yes. Will we? No. We need to make the party stronger, okay? Also, money. It's realistically the only reason I haven't turned it off yet. As much as I would love to get to the next part, you know, we're slowly, you know, building our bank account up. At this point, XP wise, yes, we're doing basically jack of all nothing. Same with Gil, but it's still something. So we take it. Ooh, nice hit, Kaz. Yeah, like I said, basically jack of nothing, right? Like, we're over here needing like grossly 4K to level everybody up, and we're getting a whole whopping 3, like 264. We're not getting much money either, to be honest. We might turn it off, honestly, until we find the next port. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Make this a little bit quicker. Because like I said, we're basically one-shotting everything now, so it's like... And the 200 XP doesn't really do much. I don't get it, because they're talking about going north. And it's like, okay, we've went multiple ways north. Alright. I'm not seeing a port for anything. Let's head back to the village. Like, we've checked that whole upper region and we're not finding what we need to do. So, either I missed something in this village, or I didn't grab the crystal. But I would say that Earth Crystal was a tiny bit shinier than everything else. So, we have it. Let's just test the 30 out. Restore the crystal to grace. You're the warriors of light. Restore the crystal to grace. Did I not do it? No, I'm pretty sure I did. We'll run over there next. There's the farmer. Float. Long ago, so now it's fallen in ruin. I don't. We're gonna go back. Okay, we already did that one. Gonna kind of travel back. It is shining again. Okay, I have no idea. We're gonna go check two areas first. So it's either I didn't do something at the Crystal Cave or I need to go talk to the old dude. Combat is off because I'm trying to make this a quick detour. And because I don't know what the answer is here. I thought we did everything we needed to do, so. And as I go north, and I went north. So now we're seeing if I didn't just make a mistake somewhere. Crossing something. But, yeah. So that's why combat's off at the moment. We're trying to do this speedily. I actually don't even know if they're giving any XP really in here. We just need a smooth. Dun, 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 dun. I really don't think I didn't do what I was supposed to do in here. But I could have. I could have skipped something. I will say that's the one, like, negative thing about this is if you... There's not really a hint, like, if you miss something, you just have to go back and recheck everything again. I'm really curious to see why they added all of this in, though. Because I don't see a point on why they added it all in. Oh, wait. Sorry. The map probably is an upgrade, too. Which would make more sense. No? Oh. Don't mind that. Okay, so it's definitely not in there. Alright, let's come over to this cave. We're gonna go talk to the old dude. Nope, that was chest down there. Alright, talk to the sage. See what he has to say. There has to be something I'm missing here. Sage, we need you. Restore the crystal to grace. It is the... I give up. We went to the crystal. Alright. We're going back to the crystal one more time. Making sure there's nothing I can't do to, like, affect it. I really don't think there is. But we do know that I was a goober when I just completed this dungeon. And I went all the way back through. And there was a teleport pad behind it, so all I had to do was use that and we would have been out of that place a lot sooner than we were. Which just means we do it faster now. We do everything faster. Da-na-na-da-na-na-na. But how are you guys liking it? You enjoying the gameplay? I mean, it's really old gameplay, so I get it's not for everybody. Also, it's turn-based, which having grown up on games like this, to me, it's very enjoyable. But I get it's not the most exciting thing to watch. It's why when people were complaining that Expedition 33 was turn-based, they're like, oh no, turn-based. It's like, like I don't know what you guys are complaining about, like it. And then when I played it, well, okay, so I played it and loved it to begin with. But I did hear people later on going, oh, it's turn-based. It plays really well for a turn-based game. It's all this stuff. It's like, yeah, turn-bases are fun. Like, what were you expecting? Okay, yeah, I don't have an answer. The crystal looks like it's shining more. It looks like it's lighten up more than like the other three. I don't see an item to use here. I'm gonna say we are done in this area. Like, for sure done in this area now. Because I don't have an answer if we're not. Alright. So, we tried north, or what I say is north. We're now gonna go ahead and go east. East, south. Yeah, so east. And we'll come over here. Well, let's stop here first. We don't really need anything. I don't think. I do want items though. Just a few, just a tad. I only need like a couple. Just in case Kai dies. I mean, what? Kai would never die. There's no way our healer would ever foreseeably die, right guys? Oh, that is 500. We'll take 4 of those. Listen, I see how much money we have, and that's fine. I also know how much things are, like, we see how expensive things are getting as well, so. Let's go talk to the king. Maybe he will give us some information. Or the prince. Right, like, there's gotta be something. Princey Prince. Nope. Nope. Okay. We just take a running stab at what we do next, then. There has to be a port. Somewhere in this vast sea of ours that will give me the next part. Or we might have to port. I told you there was something. 9 to 5 straight live. Okay, not this way. Let's see what the encounters give here. Because if they're given, like, decent XP and gold, we're gonna take that. They hit harder. So, I mean, that's a positive. Yes. So, we found a port training area, at least. I don't know if we're supposed to be here yet, but... we did find a town, so there's a positive. Oh, boy. Okay, and... I mean, items, sure, but what do you have that I don't have? Nothing? Cool. Good talk. Like I said, just in case Kai miraculously dies, for no reason, at no one's fault. You know, if he just kills over. You know. Like I said, at no one's fault if Kai just happens to kill over. Not because somebody accidentally didn't give him anything. Why did I... Okay. We're not gonna question that. Knight armor... I'm tanky. Yeah, like I said, this is the problem with Kaz too, is there seems to be like jack of all of nothing to give him. Same with Kai. There's like jack of nothing. Mithril. Oh wait, buckler. There we go. Oh, KK's now better off. I'm stupidly better off. I think I should just make Kaz honestly a warrior with me. Church. Or a thief. One of those two. My husband is always traveling and little... What kind of magic can we get? Can't learn. Okay, so that's poop. So level that is I wonder if KK can only learn up to level 5 black magic. So if that's the case, definitely we're taking party defense. We'll take stone. I don't even think KK can learn. Okay. That's so got it. Red Mage can only learn up to level 5 magic. Oof. Honestly, sure, why not? Interesting enough, Kai can't learn Exit, but K can't learn Exit, and it's white magic. I don't understand why that would be. Oh boy, can we get... So, we still can't give Kai or Kaz a better weapon. We, however, can give me and KK better weapons. That game's really hating on both of them, honestly. Six points, 2% drop. But this is effective against dragons. I don't know when I'm gonna find a dragon, but my Bonnie and Clyde. Alright, well, this town was a bust. But it does look like KK isn't going to be able to learn another useful skill or advanced skills after this. It looks like level 5 is high as she can go. With both white and black magic. Which, that kind of feels rough. Makes sense. Again, you know, red mages are a byproduct of learning both. So it is what it is. Like I said, we definitely found a training area. But my question is, why couldn't Kai learn the other level 6 magic as well? I mean, he is a white mage, like. That's what doesn't make sense to me. Like, the KK thing kind of, like, makes sense. I mean, to be fair, she hits hard to begin with. Like I said, she's probably either... the best DPS we have right now for both well, definitely for magic. The only time Kai does decent magic damage is to undead. So these, yeah, Kai will rock all day long. Point in case, we're just gonna rock them because they've already stunned both of them. But physical damage, KK's up there too, so she's above Kaz. Like I said, when it comes to undead, Kai's got it in the bag. Ah, crap. I didn't take off the skill. No, I'm just wasting magic at this point. Well, yeah. So, I mean, like I said, KK kind of is a monster. In the sense that, she be doing a lot of damage. Physically and magically. So, her mastering, like, level 6 black magic or white magic makes sense. Or I need to go back to talk to the king. At Cornelia. Like, look. I have the magic power. Alright, we're turning off encounters for 10 seconds. Because I don't know what the problem is here. Right, we can't get through here, so we went to that small town in between. So my other guess is we went north. We'll go to Cornelia and see if there isn't something that's like, hey, yo, what are we doing next? Like, we got one piece of the puzzle? Yeah, no, I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I was about to say, I doubt that's gonna happen. We're already over here. We're gonna check everything one more time. Never mind. Nope. Let's go up. I said there has to be something, y'all. Has to be. There has to be a port to progress the story. Nope. So, now that we're not getting encountered every 2 seconds, port. I thought we were on to something when we hit that small town, but there was jack of all, nothing on dialogue options. Yeah. There wasn't anything that's like, oh, I need to go this way. So I wonder if we have to go back to Cornelia now. Can't do anything there. Nope. Nothing. Town? Okay, so we found a town. Now do we find a port for the town? I am not seeing anything to indicate where we need to go next. So, my next best guess, we already went back to the elf village. The king didn't have anything for us. Alright, we're going back to Cornelia. There has to be something. Like, has to be something that indicates what we should be doing next. Because I am not finding anything else. We talked to the sage, we talked to all the people in this town. There's nothing going on back here. There's that small little town over there that had Jack of Nothing. That town had Jack of Nothing too. Interesting. That was to that. That's to the miners. That's to the Elf Kingdom. Alright, Cornelia. Let's go. There has to be something here. Has to be. Talk to the king. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. I did that. The dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. If you find yourself astray, talk to her. She might show something that puts you back on course. Alright, we find the dancing girl. I don't know what how about, what do you say? That didn't honestly help me. Wait, go back. Sage Wukong said something about finding the crescent moon, then he just up and left town. You could cross rivers if you had something like a canoe. Yes, I believe I heard the sages of Crimson say something about that. I have an idea. So, I think I found my answer. I was like, I can't do anything because there's no ports, right? Like, that's the problem, is there isn't a port. But, which is hilarious. We're going back down to this little shut-in of item. Not item, town. And we're talking to everybody again because I need a canoe. The only other town I can think of that might have what we need would be, I don't know, actually. That's the problem right now is I don't have many options here. That's the church, we don't need that. No. I don't stand. Nope. Can't do anything in there. There's nothing even mentioned about a canoe there. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. I don't get it. Nope. I don't understand. Not seeing ability to get a canoe. I'm not seeing the option. I am actually stumped on what do we do now. The only other place is maybe where we got our maybe? Nope, that led me outside. Okay, so there's definitely something. Alright, so that takes me back. There's something over there, which... Okay, so we're gonna go take a peek over here. I don't think there's much of anything, but... so, not that way. Oh, I think we found it. We found people, so that was a positive. Woken, I seek a cycle of warmth, the dim light, guided by destiny, about which our entire futures revolve around. Okay, any of you gonna give me a canoe? 12 sages are guided to this land by the star and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist. The light that once shone stone them within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos plot the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Cool. Fire, earth, water, wind, these are the 4 forces that compose our world. The sources of the 4 forces are the altars scattered through the world. Defeat the fiends and have taken up roots there, and lift up the crystals you carry to the altar. That crystal should regain experience. I think I got a hint. I do think I got a hint. Oh. I made a mistake. I 100% made a mistake. Stakey. And there's no way to get back that information, so... load. Now... Okay, cool. We're not too far off. Whew. Alright, so we now know we might have to buy items again or upgrade everybody, but that's fine. That last one gave us all the information we needed. I was like, there has to be something, I'm missing it. Alright, so let's give Kai back his upgrades. We'll equip KK in them. Can't learn. Nope. That probably is a thief skill, honestly. If we can't learn it, then we'll just take it, the agility-based one. Can KK really not learn a single thing? What about anybody else? Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, now we go back this way, we go back, and we actually read what the dialogue options are. For only him. Well done, warriors of light, you have defeated the fiend of earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the fiend of fire, who was not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the fiend in Mount Yu. You attained a canoe. Okay, where's Mount Yu? The volcano Mount Yu rises to the west of this town. The fiend of fire long sleeps within its passage, but alright, north, east, south, west. Cool, got it. Alright. There we go. Look at us. We are actively figuring it out. I was about to say I have no idea. Oh, cool. That is Oh. Hello, friendo. It's a crocodile! Tanky little guy, too. Alright, so we can now just kind of cheat that, but... Okay, so... we might actually have to start using magic. Not only are these things kind of on the healthy side, that crocodile is insane. But Yeah. Alright. So where does this take us? Anywhere we need to go? No, this took us that way. Cool, cool, cool. So we'll rest up in the end because Kaz is already down to like a whole whopping chunk of his health. And we'll actually head west. We'll save once we get outside of this town. I'm kind of sad that KK can't learn any more skills. Alright. We're definitely not over leveled at all. Definitely not. Not a chance. We're perfectly leveled for where we are in the game. Don't mind the... I honestly don't think we are. I think we're way over leveled for where we are in the game. I've only done one crystal and I'm already pushing 30. So I'm pretty sure we're way over leveled, which isn't a bad thing. And I mean the fact that we're not even really struggling with these fights. We might... What we could do is like absolutely use AoE magic to like make it a little bit faster. But yeah. Oh boy. Alright, dead end. I'm taking a guess that's what that is supposed to be. Is the mountain that, you know, we're supposed to be headed to. By what I mean, what I'm referring to is that right there. Interesting enough, we can go to those holes in the middle of there now. I was right. I love how, oh, we just, okay. I mean, that actually made some sense. But I love how we get here and we start fighting things. And, they're given less XP than what the monsters were before. Ow. I don't know why my brain didn't go, that's lava, it's gonna hurt you. I just assumed because it looks like there's nowhere else to go. Alright, we're gonna... Okay, so we just have to play the... Lava is fire game. Ooh. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. We got, like, normal mobs casting AoEs now. That's not gonna be fun to deal with. Not at all. Where's lava? I mean, yes, I'm going through that. Ooh, they be hitting hard too. I may want to go back and get more healing items. Because I don't see Kaz lasting long in here. Our problem child is kind of squishy, if you ask me. There is a crap ton of chest, which is fine. We are going to get them all, don't you worry. I won't ever let loot get away from me, if I can help it. I might forget about going back to grab some, but you know, besides that, not too bad. Yeah, this place is kind of gonna be OP for. Alright, there's no. We should have went the other way first. So we'll have to go that way, then come back. Poopy. But I'm actually kind of curious on when classes get skills. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, now we're getting into your normal trash mobs having AoEs of elemental damage. Now the game is getting spicy. I will say that the fact that we can't use we couldn't get the return from a dungeon is kind of poopy. And Kai just becomes instantly that much more well off. Well, both of our mages do. Give us some fire protection. $322, nice. But great sword. I have a feeling. Yep. And I'm taking a guess nobody else can equip it either. Oh, no, Kika can. Drops her attack though, so we're not going to take that one. Yeah, but the mages are now going to be really useful here. Especially with them using elemental attacks. Again, don't ask what me and Kai are going to do. Or Kay, not... Me and Kaz. We punch things, okay? That's all we do, is we hit things really hard with our swords. Or nunchucks. Some more than others. Kaz is throwing. So we'll grab those two, go down to that big bunch of them, and then as we come back up to go out. Just so we don't have to run across everything, we'll grab it. There should be a door right there. So, all the way around, grab those two to my left. Pop down, come back up all the way around. Drop down, grab that one right there in the middle. Then the one to the bottom right, there's that door. We'll have to run across lava, pop back up. It's actually weird. Or what we could do is... Interesting, but okay. New idea. We'll go that way. Go across lava, grab that bottom left, go up to the middle, come back out, hop over, hop over. There's a lot of hopping over to do. Preemptive attack. We're gonna get a lot of XP from this. And gold. To where we can buy stupid amounts of items. I mean, and we can already buy stupid amounts of items. But not as much as I thought, but okay. Yes. Yes. But that's my game plan. We'll come down at the middle. I don't know. We'll just play it as by ear. Monsters. I can only, like, guesstimate this. Well, because at the map there's a door, but I don't see why they put it there. More gold. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's just a straight thing. But there's nothing behind there for right now. Bonito, nice. Oh boy. Why do I no. Okay. It's like, why do I feel like you're gonna hurt? Ooh. Oh no. Yeah. We're gaining some nice levels here. Mythic gloves, helmet, high potion, tent, monsters. We got monsters, y'all. Excuse me? What are you? Okay, you don't hit as hard as I thought you would. Just kind of creepy. Guild, monsters. We got monsters again, yay! Yeah, no. I really don't know why I couldn't learn the spell to, like, get out of here. Phoenix down, mythic axe, mythic shield. Something tells me this fight's not gonna be easy, y'all. The fact that we got all of this stuff going on right now. It's an item giveaway. Which we will, so kindly use none of it. Like, actually none of it. I'm serious. Yeah, no. Okay, all those items, and it gave us only things I can use, which I'm kind of already using it. So, interesting. I mean, just a way to sell more, get more gil, for sure, for sure. Alright. I kind of do, I want to see what's up here. Nothing. Okay, so that is exactly what I'm referring to earlier. It's just a roundabout. I will say, actually, I have an idea, guys. Actually, yeah, we'll do that instead. So, instead of, like... the idea is, right, because we're kind of taking a crap ton of damage with all that exploring. Yeah, that's the problem, is we're gonna burn through our hills while we're in here, which isn't a bad thing, right? Like, it's not. We're gaining good XP, a lot of money. I would say equipment that is pretty positive. I would say that, but it was basically useless to everybody but me. As we continue on, we'll keep exploring, right? But we might go outside, rest up, and then... Well, the problem is, right, is I don't want to use... No, I already used magic. We need to do that. And then come back in. Excuse me? Hydra. Okay, that's not what I imagined when I read Hydra. I was like, oh boy. Again, we are 100% over leveled. We're borderline speedrunning this. Like, in all honesty, we kind of are. Actually, we can continue. And we'll just have to be careful with... We got 20 ethers. Which means we can do a lot. Yippee! Level 30 yet? I'm not even gonna check. It's not gonna be anybody for anybody. Let's be honest too. Oh, 319. Good job, man. By the way, I'm still keeping that. You remember how I'm like, we're gonna fight a dragon soon? I'm calling dragon here. I'm calling it right now that we're gonna fight a dragon in this volcano. Call me crazy. But I foresee it. For some weird reason, I foresee us fighting a dragon in a volcano. Like, I know it's insane. You know, I don't know why they do this, but I have to check anyways. What are you? Yep. Ooh, spicy. Volcano spicy, y'all. But I'm killing a dragon. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, level 30, let's go. How did I miss the stairs? What is this place? Is it just like, haha, funny, the floor is lava, by the way, you have to cross the lava? It's not even funny anymore. That's gonna take me over there. Alright. Which, I don't know where to go after that, but we're gonna find out really fast. Alright, so pop this out up here. Found it. So we need to go down. We went too far down. Yeah, we went way too far down. Alright, crap. Alright, if somebody dies here, like, I can't be at fault. Like, this is ridiculous. It's the most floor is lava bull crap I've ever seen. We'll just have to use some ethers. Which, like I said, thankfully, I have more than enough. Before the boss fight, at least. So what we'll do is probably start... No. God dang it, hold on. Alright, I'm back, sorry. I thought my dog jumped up on the counter and destroyed more of my dining ware. And I was going to be muy upset with him. Just muy. Monsters. Yeah, before we hopefully fight the boss, we'll have time to go needle monsters. Ew. We'll actually just pull it aside now and refill guy's magic. That way he's topped off, and then we'll just run through potions if we have to. We'll use the cheapy ones too, and we'll keep the high potions for the boss fight. I was like, why am I not finding this stuff? Alright, everybody's topped off on magic. Now we just have to play the no magic whatsoever until boss fight. Nice. Absolutely we go that way first. Are you insane? Why wouldn't I go get more items? In XP, in gold. By the way, how rich are we? We're pretty rich, guys. Listen, I'm not saying we're rich, but we're pretty well off. Oh, we can now go. I had a crazy idea, just go find the best armor and be like, oh hey look. And ice band. Monsters! I feel like that ice band is going to be very important very soon. I wonder who can use it. Flame shield. We had something with an ice band and now we got a flame shield. Can't imagine what's gonna I need those for, guys. Cannot imagine. Let's see who can equip them. Surprise, surprise. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. Oh, what surprise. Man, oh, this is a sword. Nice. I'll take that. Yeah. Why would I ever... I'm actually surprised the fire shield didn't say something like cut fire damage in half. Oh, you hit hard, my friend. KK's almost popping off over there with her 300 damage. Alright. Yeah, I was about to say, we're getting pretty close to people dying, so... Huzzah! Everybody's held. Where do you think you're going? Can't run away from us. Uh, 31. That door has been open, that door has been open, that door. So we need to go up. Monster! You're weak. Get out of my way. Jesus, KK. Oh, that monster just stood no chance against her. She's like, you're in the way. By the way, she's a mage. Why is our mage aiming for more physical damage? Okay, listen, I know I got a sword on for dragons, but listen, I'm telling you right now. There will be a dragon in this dungeon. I can almost, like, guarantee there will be a dragon. I would be more surprised if there wasn't a dragon. Okay, KK is just casually hitting for 200 points now, apparently. Again, why is our mage this OP? Both. You got Kai with almost 500 attack, or HP. You got KK that's straight up doing more damage than the two people that don't have access to magic. mean, yeah, her health is, you know, kind of around the monk, but she's out DPSing the warrior at this point. Again, I say that 350. Are you kidding me? Oh, a staff. Oh, how lucky of us. 427. Oh, excuse me 1 sec. I'm just gotta make a timestamp. What did you guys do? Who did it? Ivory. I'm broke so bad to working. Now what did you do? Alright. I'm assuming that's Sippy, I don't. I saw the upper body. Alright. Upper body, lower body, and I'm assuming a Sippy. Alright. Alright, so for upper body, we're going to... Yeah, okay, I was right. So, for upper body, let's keep it classy and just do some bicep curls. No hammer curls. No push-ups. We'll keep it nice and classy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, for lower body, I'm doing Roman deadlift, straight leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Give me 1 second, but thank you, Ivory, for the workout. The get up and stretch. I appreciate it. Much appreciation, much appreciated. All right. What was I doing? Right, so there's where that goes. So I wish there was a way to sort. Oh, there is. Yeah, there we go. That's actually going to make that a lot nicer for me. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh boy, that's going to be poop. Is there a door? I feel like the middle one's going to be the boss. Honestly. I would be surprised if it's not. But we'll see. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. So we'll head over here. We'll see what's behind door number 1. That's exactly what we're doing. Playing what door is behind what. A knife. Oh, right. We got... I forgot we got an equipment that yeah, it's a staff. I had a feeling that's what it was. Ooh. I think I entered the wrong room, guys. I think I entered the boss room already. YOLO. So you're the ones who defeated Fiend of Earth and roused Mythor from her summer. Let's go. The power of the burning flame is mine and mine alone. Those who oppose me shall burn in hellfire. Okay, Ifrit. I'm not crazy. I'm not. We're on a volcano and something tells me it's gonna use fire attack based. Let's see, I should have cure. It's not gonna be undead. We'll increase our, defense for the party. Oh. Listen, magic. Yeah, we're blind, but that's gonna be fine because the magic I'm using is there we go. I was like, I know it's gonna click. Now we just increase everybody's. Look at Kai go. He's over there just speed running every buff possible. Yeah, I already knew you were going to cast fire. Like, it wasn't a crazy concept to me, bud. Sorry. The guy's over here just tossing out buff after buff. Problem is, I'm not hitting worth a ding. I mean, KK's doing all the damage now. What else can I do? Is there a way to see my stats? I'm going to call that 72, 76. Nice. Okay, so we still had that on us. I don't know how we see that. But... Wait, why is Kai doing that? There's nothing much he should be doing, I guess. We're kind of very much just dominating this fight. Okay, I need magic. We're gonna raise our defense more. And we're gonna keep hitting it with ice. Its physical defense is stupid. I don't know what else to do here. I guess we'll just put Kai in defensive. Yeah, you're not. Alright, so Kai and KK are MVPs for sure. We'll just keep... I don't get why one attack does so well and then the other attack does like jack of all nothing. Yep, Kai and KK were MVPs of that. I didn't think we would be coming to this area so fast, but whatever. I'm still curious what's behind the other doors. I really didn't think... I don't know why I still have them on that. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. If KK's asleep, she can't use... oh, never mind. You guys are putting up more of a challenge of a fight than anybody. I would really like that to stop, please. Just get everybody to an attack. You know what would be hilarious, right? I say this in all joking sense, is if we accidentally skip the boss, like the main boss. Because was 100% sure that we would be fighting a dragon. And I'm kind of disappointed I haven't seen one yet. Like, I figured, right, like, just hear me out, like, right, like, volcano. I mentioned a dragon. And, lo and behold, there it is. Oh, that was great. That's the most ever. Be careful of what you wish for, because there will be a dragon. Oh, that was amazing timing. 100%. I wonder if a sword that is effective against dragons means anything. Right. That was scary for a second, though. They almost killed both Kai and... or not Kai. Kay and Kaz. But that was amazing timing on that. I'm like... I for sure thought there would be a dragon. One just pops up. Yo, what's up, man? That timing on that was great. I can't even be mad if it, like, one-shotted the party. I would have just been like, yep, I talk crap, get hit. Nothing. Cool. Well, we do know the exit, though, so we don't have to, you know, be weird about this. And, you know, climb all the way down. Woohoo! We're semi-rich, y'all. I say semi because, you know, it's not even a quarter of a mil yet. I wonder what really is up here. Nothing. Okay. That's a letdown. Oh, 304. I don't know why I'm getting all giddy about 304. Kike's been doing like 400s and crap. I can still be happy when I hit 300, okay? Again, why does Kiki need magic again? I don't know. She's doing better than most of the physical attackers. But yes. Kay and Kai were definitely the MVPs of that fight, too. I mean, to be fair, it would be kind of weird if the two people I expected to be kind of silly strong were kind of on the weaker side. Well, what I mean by that is, like, it would make sense, like, as we're progressing, that the magic people actually, you know, start hitting, like, stupidly hard, because magic is burnt in the Final Fantasy franchises. like stupidly. Especially when you got two party members that don't do magic and all they do, like, if it had a skill, okay, the monk and the warrior might be good, but the fact that so far I have yet to see any skills for either of them, your magic users are going to be broken, 100%. And then Kay, who apparently just doesn't know how to chill, is a magic user and hits for a crap ton of, you know, physical damage for I don't know what reason, but she's over there just mollywopping fools. She's like, hey. You think all I can do is magic? No, check this out. And just, like I said, just obliterating people at a crazy rate. By the way, I did tell you there was going to be a dragon here. I was wrong about it being the boss. Like I said, guys over there just hitting harder than I am. Oh, nope, okay, we're good. I was like, no. Oh, nope. Items, potions. We'll give Kaz a couple. We only got one more room to check, to be honest, though. And then we're out. So, not that much. Realistically, are we getting still crazy amounts of XP? Why did I see Case health that, like, okay, it wasn't my imagination. I was like, I just killed you. We definitely have our money's worth, like, it's not a problem. We can basically replenish everything that we use in this dungeon. I think we started at, what, like 27? Man, a lot of empty rooms. Alright, so that's it for this place. Look at us. We've completed 2 of the 4 crystals today. Yay us. Go us. We did it. Again, I'm kind of upset that there wasn't a dragon as the main boss. Yes. But, you know, whatever. Let me just canoe the is that. Anywho, that was creepy. Looked almost like a marble. Alright, so we did the mountain. I wonder what this area to the bottom right is. We kind of... Okay, so there's the port, which will feed into that weird area that goes right there. that has me interested. There's 2 areas that we can get to. We're gonna check them out. We'll definitely recover at the end, get to our ship. Oh. More Hydra. Excellent. Now is not the time for you guys' crap. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, y'all. But one, we don't have the HP for this crap right now. Okay, do your thing. Okay, so go figure if fire doesn't work well on what. Ooh, Kai's about to die. Will we see? Will we see it? Probably not. I say that because we're going to cast haste on Kai as well. Which should in turn... Okay, it's not... There, I was about to say. We have a protect on... Yeah. It's funny, I actually saw Hydra in that lava cavern before I saw it here, so... Field research advanced. Oh, cool, I completed 50% of the beastery. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna heal up. Nope. Thank you. Like it's the first thing we're gonna do. Alright. And because I'm interested in those 2 areas, it's the only other thing we need. Just a few. Again, just a few, guys. Nothing insane. Come on now. We're just getting a few things, guys. Like, nothing outrageous. Come on, y'all. That would be silly. Alright, we're good. I'm going to go check those 2 areas out, though. Yeah, I'm... Can we... No, we can't. So we gotta get in the ship. Okay. Got him up here. I just want to see what this is about. That's really all it is. Alright, we can turn the counters back on. Jesus, she hit so hard. What is her accuracy on that? 58? Probably why. 55. Nope. And then, yeah. I'm guessing a lot of those would be crit based. Okay, there's nothing. It was a bunch of nothing. That would be my best guess, is that accuracy for the weapons is crit based. Alright. Wait, we're in the water. Like I said, for some reason the things in the water are stronger than the things on the land, so... Not by much, but they are. I'm really hoping I can find like a town or something. My poor Kaz and Kai could definitely use an upgrade in both armor and weapons. Like, give them something, game. Yeah. 33? I think we started at 27 today. Okay. So dungeon. Got it. Something tells me that is the water dungeon. I'm gonna take a guess and say that's the water dungeon. 33, so we were what, 27 is what I said? So 5 levels today. Not a bad haul. Honestly, it's not. Surprisingly, we didn't kill that thing. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. We'll have to pick up the exploration of this place another day, because there's still that bottom area I want to kind of check out. But we're gonna go see what the next plot of the story is. Why is there just a random piece of, like, you know, we're gonna come down here first, and then we'll go to our shippy ship. I'm curious. Okay, nothing. Or 319. 290. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, yeah, we're back to nothing. Alright, so we... Interesting enough, I'm just gonna keep combat off, because there's some things I just want to explore really quick before we end stream, so I want to see if it's just nothing. Because it looks a whole lot like a nothing. So far, it's absolutely dog water nothing. Well, that is slightly underhanded. Connects these two, got it. Okay, so there's like nothing here. Cool. A little sad. I am a little sad about that revelation. Thought there might be a town or something hidden. And if it's like an encounter, the jokes on them. I have my counters off. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alright. Nope. Don't need that. Don't need that. Something's crazy and it's gonna be like, go to that ice cavern. I'm Luke. I see that. Okay. Oh! Yeah, okay. So we're at 27 today and now we climbed the levels like crazy. No, that's probably gonna be this, dude. Power must be directed towards its proper end. Nope. Bring the light of the 4 crystals towards Warrior of Light. Only you can do this. Nope. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is inflamed in fire. The earth rots. The Fiend of Wind, apparently 400 years followed to the way. Defeat the fiends. You should have died. Yeah, there's a nice one. So we have fire and earth. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together they laid waste to civilization in the north. So, well, I can only guess where the water one is. It's probably, if I had to guess, I took a wild stab at it. Also, welcome back from the ads. Cavern of Ice. If I had to take a wild guess. Nope, we're just gonna keep those off. What I'm considering to do, y'all, I want an upgrade first. Like, first and foremost, it's the one thing I want for our party. So, we're gonna look. I don't actually think there was a port there. I think that's what our biggest problem was earlier, right? Is there wasn't a port for us to, like, get to. Which, if memory serves, that is correct. There wasn't Jack of All for us to get into. which must mean... Oh. Okay. So hey guys, fun fact. Apparently I can now just... I don't actually have to like... Yeah, apparently I just can find a little riverbed and just bark. I have to find a riverbed to do that, though. Interesting, interesting. Well, with that new light... Like I said, I think it's the cavern. I'm 95% sure that's where I need to go. I just want to see if I can't give us an upgrade first. Now, we've been doing such a hard, good job. We kind of deserve it. So if there's a way for me to give us an upgrade, I'm going to. But it does not look like that. Sorry, y'all. Looks like we are stuck with no upgrade. Poopy. Yeah, the only place that we could kind of even do that was over there in that riverbed. And, that led to nowhere. So. I just want to see... Okay, well, what about these? Can I... Nope, can't do those yet. Crazy. I thought I would be able to. Probably need the crystal that levitates the ship, to be honest. That would be my guess. It'd also be my guess on why we can't seem to do anything else. As these both require us to be able to fly the ship. Safe guess? Yeah. That's probably 100% what it is. And that's what it kind of feels like too. Alright, so... we can't do anything yet. Quite yet. Besides, you guessed it. Come all the way back to where I thought it was. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I know what you guys are saying. It's like, oh, I could have had a counters on this whole time and been gaining. I could have been, and I should have been, but we're going to be ending stream here relatively, like, soonish. Like, once I get down to this cavern. Alright. I didn't mean to go into the cavern. But... Alright. 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 Alrighty, y'all. It's been fun. That wasn't sarcastic. It's been a blast. I am going to go on a walk. And kind of get ready for this job interview. Get my head right. Get prepared as much, like study up as much as I can. And hopefully I ace this interview and I get a job. Hopefully. But with that all said, I want to thank you all for coming in and joining me on Retro Day. I think Thursdays, Wednesdays. I don't know why I can't remember what day it is. Will probably be like Retro Wednesday or some silly nonsense like that. And we'll just like knock out. I won't say knock out. We'll enjoy old games. I did some research and like the games I've been wanting to play are technically considered classic / retro, which to me is crazy, but and I'm not even referring to like this game. Like, okay, 1990, I can understand why it's considered a retro game, but even like some games I'm seeing is like early 2000s, they're like, oh, it can be considered a retro game, and I'm like, what? But yeah, so that was the news to me. But will we switch up from Final Fantasy 1 to a different franchise? Maybe, probably not. I'm really interested to see. There's a lot of things we can do with even coming back to this one if we wanted to be haha silly, like for now that I'm streaming, I forget about it. People are talking about like subathons or like retro months, and they make like special little things out of it, or like cool stuff like that. Like there might be a day where I'm like, hey guys, who wants to see Final Fantasy 1 again, right? And then we just do like some weird build, like can I beat this game with all red mages? Can I beat this game with I'm gonna say white mage? Absolutely not. Just with how much I've seen, like damage wise, like that one's kind of out there. Monk maybe. Thieves, warriors. I would say absolutely. They are kind of just stupidly built, and they hit for a decent amount. Red mages, I would say yes. But we can do stuff like that. Somebody was talking about subathon last week or a couple days ago, and it got me thinking. I was like, I could do like a month of just retro games. Like, oh, it's retro, or like October is obviously spooky month. Something like that. It gave me a lot to think about, like, and I'll be looking into it, but as of right now, what we'll just do is probably hop into Final Fantasy 2 after I finish this one. After Final Fantasy 2, yeah, we'll take a small break and maybe go pick up a different game. But who knows? But once again, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. You guys have a lovely day. And I will chat with you guys later. Peace. Now, do anybody that I can raid? If possible, we are going to raid a kitty. The problem is not many people are streaming Final Fantasy 1. So, like, 14, yes. 1, no. So. Oh, we can. We can raid the kitty. So, we're going to go raid Kai. We're going to raid our MVP for the day. But, yeah. Once again, thanks for stopping in, and, peace. I'm out.